men find themselves competing with her and women tend to find themselves trying to follow her. This is the alpha female that we are going to be talking about today. How can you spot an alpha female and how do you know if you are one or not? Let's discuss what is an alpha female and how would you be able to spot if you are one or not. Let's talk. An alpha female in a group of people is never bored. If anything, she in fact leads the group, making sure everybody is comfortable, talking and on good terms, because that is what truly satisfies her alphaness. She is a true leader and has a very powerful existence. If she enters a room, you will know something has just come. If she enters a room and passes on a smile to you, you would know something has just hit you. And when she leaves the room, if she leaves a group, if she leaves the job where she was working at, if she leaves her house and home, people will take notice because she comes with a very strong aura and a powerful persona, and people do take notice when she comes or leaves. Alpha females are usually success driven, and if they are not pursuing their careers, they are still somewhat of an alpha, maybe at home, maybe in social environments, or maybe even within their relationships. They have that alphaness to them. When around men, the alpha female can even be very laid back, and yet still the men would try to compete with her, mirror her, and try to somehow make themselves equal to her somehow. In one way or the other, they detect her energy and they try to match up to that. She can come across very intimidating for that reason. When you leave an alpha female in a group of people, chances are all the females, the rest of the females probably who are omegas or betas, they are going to follow her lead, even laugh coordinated to her. They will also kind of copy her body language styles unconsciously, and whatever she wears and talks about and whatever she knows about, people take notice, they get inspired, and they tend to do the same kind of things. In a way, they copy her unknowingly because they always find themselves learning her social behaviors and her style and her patterns. She is definitely impressionable and makes an impact. When she comes, whether it's in her house or a job, a movement starts. Like, she sets the rhythm for the rest of the day because she is alpha. And when she leaves her work and the house, you would notice something has just left. Everything is quiet. Something has changed. Something has shifted and the movement has kind of stopped. Because she's responsible for so many daily tasks that go on, because she's a leader, right? So when it all stops, sometimes things can go a little turbulent at work, even at home, because she just left. So you probably don't even know how important these alpha females are for the society, because they do play a very important role in keeping everything and everybody together. One problem that alpha females usually tend to face is that everybody around them always burdens her with their problems, because she always comes across as so well put, or maybe so kind of like she got it all together, right? Therefore, people always trust her with their problems. Now, they might not always like her because they can't ever truly match her energy or her rank. They still need her help. They still want a piece of her. Even if they don't personally like her, they like what she brings to the table. They like what she does. They like how she leads. They like however she does her things, and they want to do similar stuff. Therefore, they come to her in order to ask about their personal problems and have advice from her and take some suggestions from her. And she tends to always help them also. Which is why sometimes alpha females can be misunderstood quite easily, because they do take charge and they are burdened with other people's problems so much that sometimes they themselves feel quite alone. Now, there's also types of alphas. You don't have to be like a full-on alpha. When we talk about alpha men or even alpha females, today we're talking about alpha females. By the way, if you want me to talk about alpha men, let me know in the comments below and I might just do that in my next video. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That being said, alpha females function like on a spectrum. So they can be like, from a scale of 1 to 10, they can probably be like a 6. They can even be like a 10. The 10 on 10 alpha females are truly very powerful, very leading, very intimidating, and kind of not even sometimes in our radar, because they are so hard to even reach out to or approach, because they're like up here, out of my reach. You can either be a social alpha, you can also be a home alpha, you can also be a relationship alpha. The social alpha female is always in charge of groups, whether it's in social circles, even at home. If there are guests, tell me, what is your role? If you're somebody that is always the best host, that is taking the lead, preparing everything for everybody, making sure everybody has everything, that is the alpha female, ensuring everything is in order, while the rest are laid back and sit there watching and observing. She is taking the lead. That's the alpha female, the social alpha female. Then you have the home alpha female. The home alpha female could be just like maybe in charge of everything in the house. Nothing goes against her wishes. Everything is under her control. Sometimes even the husband. He follows her rather than the other way around. She takes the lead and everybody listens and they do exactly what she wants to be done. Talking about the relationship alpha, oh well, in that case, if you find yourself always chasing after the guys, then you are the alpha female. And yeah, sometimes it's also out of desperation, but that's another point, another subject for another day, another video. Today we're talking about the alpha females. If you find yourself always trying to be in charge and in control, where you want to lead, you want to control, you want them to call you when you like, you want certain things done when you want them done, you want the dynamics to be like that only favors you, then you might quite be like an alpha female. You chase, you catch, you drift, you control, you dictate. That's how you like it. Now you could look at that in a bad way, but there's also good points to that. You might also misunderstand her here because in her mind, she probably only likes this kind of control because she wants everything tied together. Which is also why you can really misunderstand them sometimes if you don't understand the characteristics of an alpha female, because sometimes it's not always out of bad or evil intentions. In their mind, they're serving a different purpose. And they want you to be a part of that, and they want you to be understanding of that also. If you also find yourself trying to always chase the guy, especially when he has left you, because you're like, oh, wait a minute, oh, no problem. You know what? I am going to propose anyway. I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to go after him anyway. I'm going to send him these gifts and stuff. I'm going to do all of that. Then you are an alpha female. In my mind, that is what the male should be doing, not you anyway. But if that's what explains you, then what can I say? In a group of people, alpha females always want to ensure that everybody's eating, everybody's talking. They kind of set the dynamics for everybody else to follow. And you might not even know that you're being led that way because it happens unconsciously. When she's around, things might seem like they're moving, something is alive, something is here, something is happening, and there's a lot of proactivity. When she leaves, again, as I said, it seems like, oh, something just happened, something left. There's a little turbulence here. Talking about business, now these alpha females can also be work alphas. That is really good for the society as well as for the business, as well as for economical situations. Talking about alpha females, another type of alpha female could be the work alpha. At work, an alpha female could be very beneficial for the society, for the economy, for the business, and for all the projects that take place in an organization. She can initiate projects, she can initiate presentations. When somebody is not around and something goes wrong, guess who's taking the lead for the presentation that has to be done last minute, early morning? She is the one who's going to do that. It is not going to be the omega or the beta ones. Beta, sometimes yes or no, depending on the mood, but the alpha female definitely is taking charge and she's going to take over and get stuff done. So when they take charge like that, when shit goes wrong, that is always beneficial for a business and for an organization. Therefore, as I said, alpha females can be super beneficial for businesses, projects, for families, for homes, for social circles, for the economy, and for the whole damn planet. So if you are an alpha female, well, welcome to this channel. My name is Isha, and you can also follow me on Instagram here. I answer all your questions over there. If you have any questions, if you want me to discuss a certain topic in my next videos, then of course you're welcome to let me know there, and then maybe my next video might be dedicated to you. And for now, maybe go take a look at the rest of my videos because they are related pretty much to the same subjects. And if you're a woman in the process of leveling up, then this channel is for you. Now go watch my other videos. Until I see you in the next one.